Welcome in, Shield Brothers and Shield Maidens, to Shield's Rest. I'm Brown.
No fraud.
Have you ever been so angry at a BBEG that you just wanted to give them a Hulk smash? Well, we're going to show you how to do that in today's video.
Hulk smash!
Fry, do you have any experience with any kind of BBEG or anything that made you so angry you'd want to Hulk smash them?
So it's actually not a BBEG. It was actually another player that we're all familiar with. So the campaign we were all in with True Running, me and Mindy played twin brothers in that one, and there was a little series of unfortunate events, so to speak. And he had some problems with his warlock patron and couldn't stop just making bad decisions. And I was an Ancients Paladin at the time, like Paladin in general, trying to be good. And like there were some times that I wish I could have just ragdoll smashed him on the ground to get him to stop bathing in blood and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I was playing a druid in that campaign, and me and him were not best friends in that for sure.
What about you?
Oh yeah, my story, funny enough, is also involving Mindy, and this is one of our first campaigns we played again with True. I think this is before Fry actually joined us, I believe. I was playing Colder, which is right here on my wall this way, and but Mindy, it was like his second time ever playing, and he was playing a ranger, and he used Hail of Thorns and AoE'd me along with the monsters, and basically I went unconscious, and then everybody left me just laying there while they looted the bodies and everything. So that pretty much set a bad precedence for the rest of that campaign with me and his character. So yeah,
That's
definitely
great.
would have Hulk smashed him right there.
Beautiful. He makes some fun characters.
Absolutely. All right, we'll just jump over into the Foundry here, where you can see that we've got a Hulk character kind of already pre-built and planned out for you that we'll be going through and showcasing. The Hulk is a destructive and durable monster, a true force of fury. So, for that reason, we've picked a Beastborn, Giantborn Barbarian for the flavor of our Hulk. Couple of things you'll need to get started are this right here, Fry.
Yeah, so for this build to fully come online, all you have to be is level 3 or higher. We're going to pick up natural weapon and natural projectile from our Beastborn ancestry. That just leaves that only takes 2 points, so it leaves you with 3 more. So for our build, we did go with Giantborn to pick up things like powerful build and stuff like that. The weapon you need to pick up is the net weapon for its capture property. We're also going to have a little bit of spellcasting from spellcasting mastery. We'll pick that up at level 2. And then we just need 3 maneuvers and 1 technique. And again, all this you can get by level 3. So low level build, quick and easy to get started.
Yeah, so we'll kind of leave that up there on the screen for you in case you need to reference it. Um, just a real quick overview for the Hulk in Marvel Rivals. He starts in his human form as Bruce Banner, so you could also, play into that a little bit. You could bring in human ancestry, you could do human determination, things of that nature, to help him kind of have more survivability, even more survivability. But basically, Bruce Banner transforms into the Hulk, which is known as Hero Hulk, and his abilities are Heavy Blow, Gamma Burst, Radioactive Lockdown, Indestructible Guard, Incredible Leap, Hulk Smash, which is another additional transformation into his Monster Hulk form. And then his Monster Hulk form keeps all those previous abilities, but gets his ultimate ability called World Breaker. And so we'll just jump into the Foundry part to show you kind of each of those abilities and why we picked what we did for them. Fry, are you good to talk about Heavy Blow?
Yeah, so heavy blow, that's going to be why we pick natural weapons. When you pick natural weapons, it allows you to use those attack maneuvers with your unarmed strikes. So for our natural weapon, obviously, is his fists, and it's going to let us use the power maneuver specifically for heavy blow. And then next up, we have Gamma Burst. Mark, if you want to take that away.
Yeah, so just kind of keeping in theme with the natural weapon, we're taking the natural projectile so that we can get that ranged element of that. And we're also going to be pairing Gamma Burst with a sweep attack because it's an AoE effect, right? So natural projectile gives us the ability to reach them, and sweep attack gives us the ability to hit multiple targets. So our gamma burst is going to be flavored in that way. Radioactive lockdown is also an interesting one that we had to, do a little bit of a basic thing with it, but
Yeah, so this is where that net weapon comes into play. So got to flavor it a little bit to be the more that gamma side of things. But with the net weapon, it's our kind of range option for stunning a target. So this one will be restraining them, but it's going to represent that radioactive lockdown of you grabbing somebody from far away and kind of locking them in place for a little bit.
yeah, just to touch on that a little bit too, the capture property is really what you need there. So there's other weapons too, like the bolus. They also have capture property, so you can flavor that differently. But as long as you have the capture property and a way to grapple or restrain the target, that's the closest thing we saw to immobilizing them in a sense. The next ability is where it got interesting, because at level 2 we took spellcaster mastery so that we could get access to some spells, because for indestructible guard we wanted to take the divine path, and we wanted to take shield of faith, because with shield of faith you can spend more mana points to increase the targets that are affected by it, and shield of faith basically gives you better defense, right? So with this you gain physical defense. So indestructible guard lets you give both Hulk and any nearby allies that more protective aura. You also alternately could use the battle cry fortitude shout, and that kind of gives you a little bit more resistance in a sense. So those two are kind of similar, but we felt like Shield of Faith was a pretty cool way to bring in the spells.
Right, and you're going to get both of those things at level 2 also, so you can combine them together and really be indestructible.
Yep. Next one's Incredible Leap.
Yep, so for this one, we're taking a technique, Heroic Leap, and what it's going to let you do is be able to jump far away and land an attack on an opponent. That's kind of self-explanatory, really, and it's the perfect. It's like it was made for that ability. It is to a T what it does.
Yeah, absolutely, and the enhancements on this are pretty useful as well, I think, because you can flavor them for your situation at the time. But essentially, you're jumping in and making an attack against whomever, right? So the next one we have is the Hulk Smash. Which this is kind of a combination effect. So Berserker is a passive essentially that's always on, and then when you activate your actual Rage, so Rage is what's flavored here as Hulk Smash, those two together give you what the Monster Hulk form essentially is. So you're faster, you're stronger, you're more durable, you're just enhancing your capabilities, and then you're getting access to the final ability after you activate your Rage. So again, if you're really role-playing this, most Barbarians are going to Rage right out of the gate. You might want to hang on to that a little bit if you're really trying to Hulk out and save that Rage for those moments where you really need to step it up. And that's going to access the ultimate ability, which is World Breaker.
Right, yeah. So World Breaker, it's your grab and smash, right? This one is again going to be a combination of feats all rolled into one. We have our Berserker and our Rage feat that Mark already covered. Next, we're going to throw in Slam, which is a grapple maneuver. So you also have to have the target grappled, which is why I recommend getting that athletic skill mastery to help with that, to make sure you're in a position to use Slam. And then finally, Brutal Blows. And that is a class feature for the Barbarian as well. So all of those things wrapped into one creates your World Breaker ultimate ability.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's just the quick breakdown of kind of everything we just talked about and our thoughts on how those kind of combine in together. So yeah, we hope you love this video. That's the Hulk essentially. Please engage with us. Let us know what would you have done differently. What are some things that we might have missed or not thought about? Because we did look at it a few times, but definitely there's so much that you can do in this system. And especially when the subclasses come out, like that's going to change this even further. So please just let us know your thoughts on it. And we'll be looking in the next video to potentially cover a spellcaster or another martial class. So it could be either Storm or Wolverine. We're excited to do one of those as well. So Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. But until then, keep that shield wall strong.
Take care.